but I do not support women in power, all that. Because when you enter there, you have this, it's either you do it or you leave. So for those women competing for presidency, I've not seen a woman who has come out bringing in a manifesto to say that this is what I'll do, this is what I'll do. Even though they say it, you'll still find one atom of lie. The men also lies. But for a woman to be a president, just like a woman being a pastor, it is wrong. In the spiritual realm, it is wrong for a woman to head a church. A woman is not supposed to baptize a member. A woman is not supposed to anoint a member. A woman is not supposed to dedicate a child or conduct a marriage ceremony. It is a taboo in the spiritual realm to be done that way. The man is the head. You cannot bypass him. Even in the church, when the angels come to count, they only count the men. They are the head count. The women are children. They're just there. But they're not as if God doesn't see them. But those are the men. They are the head. Before Eve, there was Adam.
Don't you think excess education for a girl child will ruin her relationship in terms of always fighting for her right?
Okay.
Sorry, let me answer that question. Excess education will always cause a personal problem. A girl. Let me set an example. There was something I was trending, was it last year or the year before last on Facebook, about this popular footballer, Hakimi, this guy from Morocco, with a wife. Now,
Hakimi, yes.
yeah, Hakimi.
Hakimi, yes.
Yeah, you see that.
I played for PSG.
Yeah, the wife, after let me say, after years of staying together, yeah. Now maybe she has now arrived. Understand? For me, I think she has arrived. She now decided to divorce the guy, not just to divorce, but
to get
to share everything, to share everything that the guy has.
What the guy suffered for years.
Okay. Now tell me, if that guy was not wise to change everything, every document name to the mother's soul, what would the guy do?
Okay. Leave they come to Nigeria here. Okay. Check out our celebrities. I see I don't want to mention.
Okay. Yes,
the manager, the mother.
The mother is the manager.
Yes. And you see life goes.
Sorry, let me say something. Yes.
I got your question quite well. Excessive education, if it will ruin the relationship with the man. He made mention of Akraf Hakimi. I'm familiar with the story. Accolades to him. He did well. He did noble. I was solidly behind him. I supported that motion big time. Now let's not forget that his wife here was not poor either. This woman is far way older than he is.
Wow.
And she won the Best Actress Award, Spanish Actress Award. She has money. She has influence. Now, they did not bring out the story in the society. Why would his wife want to divorce him? People will say pride, money, lack of respect. A lot of drama will come in. At the same vein, they will not come outside to tell you this is what I've been suffering. They might have done it in court in an enclosed room. So, when he said that his mother is now like Burna Boy, the mother is the manageress of himself. Is she not equally a woman?
That is a mother, not a wife.
That is a mother.
She's a woman.
That is a mother.
Allow me land, please.
Okay.
She's a mother. She's a woman. She has, at some level, attained education. Do you think she doesn't want him to get married? Now, his fears might be, they will come for my money. Yes, that is the notion. And yes, which is true, money is what they'll be after. Some will not come for it. Some will come for love, but it's very rare to see the one that comes for love. So when we're talking about education aspect here, is too much education. Let me use it a sin. Is it a good sin? A bad sin? For me, excessive education is bad and it's good.
For the girl child.
It's
That I
bad
agree.
and it's good. Let me explain. Why do I say it's bad? Because at some point, she will abuse that privilege. Women, that's why I brought the issue of emotional trauma. She will want to be a boss on her own. She just want to be. Bow to me. If she can even pay perverts, she wants a man she can at her beck and call. Just come and satisfy me. It is good. Let me use a case of the first woman in India to bring out, I've forgotten her name, pardon me. She brought about education, female education. She stood by her husband through thick and thin to make sure that female education is appreciated in the society. Angelique Kidjo, Grammy Award winner, South African winner, born 1960, also encouraged female education in South Africa. A lot of them, Congress women, both in the upper and the lower house, they encouraged education. Now you see most of these women, even some of them that try to abuse power, most of them fight for their rights. So excessive education is good. Let me not say excessive, let me not use the word excessive. But proper education. Education is not seen in the degree. You might have PhD, but it is seen in the behavior. How well you relate in the society shows how educated you are. So there are categories of people. There are categories of foolish people, timid people, and sensible people. So the sensible people are the ones who do not go about flaunting their PhD report booklet and whatever. They go about flaunting the right attitude. The women go about flaunting what they. When you go to school, your lecturer teaches you. I'm a law student. The lecturer comes into the class and then, according to section, it's not that. That's not. It's not just based there. It's not just based in the constitution alone. There is more to education than what meets the eyes. The ability for you to take care of your family, take care of your home, even as a PhD degree holder, even as a president, even as a governor, shows how educated you are. But the ability for you to look down a man, see him as nothing just because you have suffered a lot, emotional trauma, you suffered a lot from maybe your past mistakes, you've suffered a lot from domestic violence, child abuse, is what makes you cannot grow past that stage. You see a lot of them crying in their closets. I cannot be this thing. I cannot be. I need to step up my game. The hunger for power is massive. That's why you see them abuse power. But for a girl child, education it is necessary. Because if the child is not educated, you find her being trafficked. Trafficking leads, women trafficking, ashawo work. You have they're now pin-up girls. You see them in hotel clubs because they're not able to go to school and acquire that knowledge and become what they want. Even when they become, you don't see jobs. You don't find jobs. But in the real sense, it is very, very essential. It helps to curb domestic violence. It helps to you need to relate. If you are educated enough, you want a man who's educated. Because you cannot deal with a timid man, even though he's as poor as a bread seller. Because his mentality with yours, you're not thinking straight. Can't you reason? This is what we need. We need our kids are important. So you are always walk, all the stuff like that.
Okay.
So it is not excessive. It should be moderate.
Moderate.
Yes.
Moderate.
Proper timing.
Let me add a little bit to that. I would say excessive education for the girl child is bad based on the point that she will always want everybody to be subject under her. Yes, there's this place I work, and there's this particular woman. She's the head of that particular place I work. And when everybody hear that, her sound, from the gate, everybody will start running, looking for where to hide because why? She has this power that if she said you are fired. Even nobody can argue to that. You are fired, you are fired. So I would say excessive education for the girl child is bad because she wants everybody to be under her.
Okay, let's go to the second question before we bring it on talk show to an end. Now, the second question goes does a girl child have limits for education regarding the fact that she will grow up to become a housewife and making her going to school a waste?
Please repeat that question again.
Does a girl child have limits for education regarding the fact that she will grow up to become a housewife, hence making her going to school a waste?
When you are talking about limitation of education for the girl child, you agree with me that marriages of this generation, we don't need housewife. They employ their wives, at least have something to do. So what I would say is that you going to school, you not going to school, doesn't affect your marriage. One, your husband will agree with you that you are going to school, but this is where you're stopping, and this is what you will do next. So it is in your place as a girl or as a lady to accept to it, to submit to it. It doesn't mean it's depriving you from going to school, but there should be a limit. Go to school, stop here, look for something to do. Let's bring out a family. Not for you to go to school as if you want to go and so at least when a girl child is going to school, stop somewhere and go back to start a family because you are not getting younger anymore.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
I would say there's no limit to education for the girl child. If a girl child said, I want to go to only primary school, allow her, she has her reasons. If she says she wants to further to university, allow her. If she says she wants to add to her degree, like having the masters and the PhD, allow her, she has her reasons.
But don't forget that when she grows up, she becomes a housewife.
A housewife, yes, but she has her reasons for wanting to do what she says she wants to
So
do.
why the whole stress of going to school?
That's her, like I said, she has her reasons for everything. So for me, I'll say there is no limit to education.
Okay, let me say, for me, there is no limit. Understand? Because I've seen a situation where, like, let me say, I have a friend, I have a girl, a friend of mine that, you know, the person she is staying with will always want her to go to school. But she has, struggled with herself to the extent that she finally got to SS3, then sit for WAEC. Now, for her to pick JAMB form, she told the woman no, that she don't want to go to the university. What she wants to do is business.
That's the best.
And I have really seen in her that, there are two sisters. Now, one of them have decided to go to school. She's now in year 2 in Unicam. And the other one, she's doing business. Now, I've seen a difference in them because this one that is doing business, she's no more staying with the auntie again now. She's now on her own.
Wow.
But this one that is still going to school is still with the auntie. And every time, they must always be problem with the auntie. So for me, that one is just if the girl determined to go, you understand? You can't stop the girl to go.
There's no limit.
There's no limit for that.
Okay, for me as well, there is no limit to education. Due to let me pry a little into my personal life. The family I grew up in, we love books a lot. My mother as a whole has 3 degrees and aiming for more.
Your mother?
My mom.
Wow. That's good.
And the level of influence she has in the society is top notch. I'm not saying she has mansions and skyscrapers. She has Bugatti. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't. She doesn't own a mansion. But her sense of reasoning has helped expose her. She's been able to fight for what rightfully belongs to her. So there is no limit in the sense that, like my colleague said, it's her determination, it's her reasons. She wants to break boundaries. She wants to set goals. I must be that thing. It is a self-determination, like you said. So if the other person chooses to do business, now waiting ahead carry that.
Okay.
Mhm.
But
Now
she's doing
waiting,
better than her sister.
she's doing better than her sister. Now waiting, she just carry. I have friends that I know like school na stress. Make I do business. They are doing well. Some of them stopped halfway in the business. Some became popular in the business. There's the other one that yeah, I have a couple of friends as well, highly intellectual friends. I decided, okay, I love school. Watch them out in the university. Look at the impact they're making. That impact will take them outside. Because when your lecturers come to see, sis, she's always serious. She always wants to be in the court. She always wants to stand in. She always wants to be chief justice. She wants to teach. She wants to bring in something. Let's take her to a debate. There's so many of my senior colleagues. They travel outside Kenya, Uganda. They are battling with knowledge. They're bringing in a lot of, you know, competitions. Competition is very healthy. It makes you stronger. Obstacles make you stronger. So the more a girl child, she goes to school via her determination. Like she can decide to earn more master degrees. Depends on the boundaries she wants to break, on the goals she wants to set. So there is no limit. She ends up becoming a housewife. You go watch her closely. She will still be putting appointment letters in companies, hoping one day God will smile on her because she wants to be that thing. And as that kind of a woman, you cannot marry a man who is timid, who will not support your dreams. The ability for your partner to support your dreams, you too to support your partner dreams, is what makes you two the perfect couple. Because without you to support your wife's dreams, without you to support your husband's dreams, then why are you there? Just want to make babies, just want to eat food, you just want to grow fatter, and you want to be called. You want to. A lot of them flaunt the wedding rings and married. But when you support your dreams, even when your wife is a housewife, you tend to encourage her. Every day you wake up, you talk to her. You've attained this level of education. Okay, it's not favoring you. Let's do business. She's not good in business.
Okay.
She needs to hold on. There are a lot of online trading stuffs here. Introduce her to it. She will know what to do. You too, as a man, introduce yourself. Don't talk down on her. Don't look at her like she's nothing. Expose her. Take her to meetings. Introduce her. Let her get more. From those meetings, you find out that maybe one impulse she makes in that meeting elevates her. They will want your wife to be present. If care is not taken, they want her to be part of the company. But I do not advise a wife and a husband to be part of a company. It's not good. It's not healthy because they struggle for power. Let her be somewhere else. That's why you see institutions, organizations do not allow couples to be together. They don't. So for me, even if she becomes a housewife, as a husband, do not stop supporting her. Do not stop encouraging her. Be there for her through thick and thin. That is why you two swore an oath to be together forever, for better, for worse. Will not be like those Nollywood celebrities who divorce is rampant,
Yes.
which they see it as child's play. They see marriage as child's play. Marriage is an institution. So education should not be a barrier to marriage. Whether your wife goes school or she no go, she has the assets. I'm not talking about just breast and boom boom. That one is just tell her she's pretty. That one is normal. It's a normal thing. You need to appreciate your wife's physique, but deep down, you know what she has to offer. So you need to build that organization. You need to build that institution together. Do not see her less. See her to be more. That superwoman. Give her vibes. Don't allow her to be prideful. Make her feel like she's on top of the world. Okay.
We would have actually brought this talk to conclusion, but I have very last topic or a question rather to ask. And I think this is actually very question to really there, but you guys can as well put your own ideas. Now, why do we have limited ladies in power after spending time going to we have limited ladies in power, like for instance, very hard for president to rule Nigeria. see a lady stand, but that lady has gotten to like the level of her being there. Like why is that Jonathan was thrown much power?
I would say, as for me, I would advise anybody to give the lady a head of of a particular department.
Wow.
Instead, maybe let her hold one of the small positions in that department. Because if she's the head, ah, whether any decision, if she makes any decision, whether it's wrong or right, she wants everybody to agree to that particular thing she said. If she said this thing is going to stand, if
Which means ladies are autonomous.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
I'm
autonomous
they are,
in nature.
they are,
Women have this sense of pride.
yes, we have
Hello,
pride.
I have pride.
Yes,
you have pride.
we always want everything to be to our own.
Detriment.
Yes,
So let me support her motion. Why we have limited women in power, as she has rightly said, abuse of power, leadership. I myself would not advise it. We had the first female governor, that's Virginia Tiaba. I do not know her story, but maybe she was good. But I do not support women in power, all that. Because when you enter there, you have this, it's either you do it or you leave. So for those women competing for presidency, I've not seen a woman who has come out bringing in a manifesto to say that this is what I'll do, this is what I'll do. Even though they say it, you'll still find one atom of lie. The men also lies. But for a woman to be a president, just like a woman being a pastor, it is wrong. In the spiritual realm, it is wrong for a woman to head a church. A woman is not supposed to baptize a member. A woman is not supposed to anoint a member. A woman is not supposed to dedicate a child or conduct a marriage ceremony. It is a taboo in the spiritual realm to be done that way. The man is the head. You cannot bypass him. Even in the church, when the angels come to count, they only count the men. They are the head count. The women are children. They're just there. But they're not as if God doesn't see them. But those are the men. They are the head. Before Eve, there was Adam. So if a woman should be in power, let her be the deputy. Let her be not HOD, sub-dean. She should be, associate lecturer. She should be a subordinate. Yes. In my faculty, a woman is an acting dean. I don't find it favorable. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but at some point it doesn't sit well with me. I don't know why, but it doesn't sit well because I'm gonna blame my past dean for his nonchalant attitude, for his behavior towards women. He was so callous, but he still had human sympathy. He had that. You go to him, you plead, he will come through for you. But at some point, he will want something in return, but at least he will do that thing. So for the first time in my faculty, a woman is the head. She's even acting, not the head. So at some point, you know that they want to put her the head because she has acted. So women in power, she should be associate. She should be sub.
Okay.
She should not, you cannot have first gentleman. You're the governor, your husband is first gentleman. How is that possible? The women in power is not. I myself. I cannot, I see a man going forward, except there is no man. There is no man who, I want to be Chief Justice of the Federation, except there is no man who is ready to battle and banter with me. There is no man who has my level of qualification. There is no man. There are some men who are even in power, but they still abuse it. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. It's either a woman in power who is ready to, build the society or do what? Diminish the society. But it is very hard to see the one who will build because everybody wants to be on top. So for me, I love positions. I love positions. But I don't make it unhealthy. I don't go about spoiling your name. Just do it a healthy competition. So if the masses like me because of my point of view and decide to keep me in power because of what I think and how I know I can solve problems. No one. But if they find him favorable and then make me his subordinate, make me his deputy, no issues. Find me favorable and make him my deputy, no issues. But I should not sit on his head just because he's my deputy. I should respect the word man. He's a man. You don't fight with a man. You don't slap. You don't do things. You just need to maintain your position as a woman. Do your best and leave the rest. So women in power is a win-win situation.
Okay, so then why do you advise them to pursue what they want?
They
To
pursue.
pursue what they want. Since okay, let's come in terms of this power.
Mm.
The woman want to determine to go to school so that she'll be the president. And you are telling me
I
that
want to play politics.
yes, okay, fine. And you are telling me that I should give her the privilege to, which you know very well that you yourself you won't accept her to. Then what's the need of her stressing herself?
She wants to be. That's why I said it's a win-win situation. At the end of the whole thing, I called win-win situation. She wants to be the president. She wants to be the governor. She has she has this dream, this long aspiring dream since she was little. She wants to be this. This is what she will do. She has looked at the society and see that this is what is lacking behind. She sees the women in the society. She has grown up to see them being so. They have this callous attitude. They see people less. So she wants to come in to become this thing. In a country like this, in other African countries, like the former president of Liberia, she was a woman. She made a lot of impact. She pursued that dream. There are so many countries that accept it. Monarchy regime, the English people, they accept a queen. The queen cannot be a subordinate to anybody. She has a right to fly to any country of her choice. She cannot bow. Now, there is a prime minister who is ruling. The prime minister is the head of all the cabinet. The queen cannot supersede the prime minister. He speaks on behalf of the country, but she is the queen and cannot also be a subordinate to another. But in that same vein, you give respect to whom respect is due. Respect must be reciprocated. So if she has this dream of being a president for a very long time, allow her. Watch her, monitor her. The men, you want her, my dean, my acting dean. The men, they are watching her closely. Before they accept her to be an acting dean, they've seen this special thing. Even when I say it doesn't sit well with me, because she's a woman. Let me not bring gender bias. But these men, there are men there. I have a logo. There are so many of them that position fits them. But she has gone behind. Maybe there's what they call lobbying. If you do this for me, I'll do this. I'll do this in return. I'll do this in return. They've seen the potential she has. And I see the way they smile at her. They've seen that she can offer a lot. That's why they allow her to be heard. But even when we sit in a congress, I've not seen her disrespecting another. Before she even speaks, she allows the men speak. Sometimes she allows a man to give the final conclusion. She doesn't want to give it. But they've seen this particular star, they've seen this thing she can offer. That's why they say, sit there, madam, sit. Lead us. So for her to become a president, she has that dream. She has seen the society at large. She wants to help cure a lot in the society. So allow her, monitor her closely. And if you see that she's not fit, then you have every right to counter that position and allow her to be your subordinate.
Okay, thank you so very much for all that you said. I think our audience must have learned one or two things today. That on the other hand, it's actually necessary for a girl to go to school and gain knowledge, not to the fullest to some extent. And on the other hand, not I told you about my the two guys here said. But all the same, I think we've actually learned more than enough, and personally I've learned. I've heard so many things that I haven't heard before. And just like I will always say, if you have anything to say based on what you've heard here, please feel free to drop your opinion in the comment section. And trust me, I will always reach out to her or any of them for feedback. And then we have any topic that has been bothering you for a very long time, or maybe while watching this video, you come up with something that you want us to discuss about it, drop it in the comment section. We're always active to discuss on the topic. So for now, thank you so very much for being patient to watch this video from the onset. I'm grateful.